Hello.
It's like a countdown. It's like going live, going live, going live. We're live. Hello, everybody. Yes, we are on. Hello,
we are
Elizabeth. Hi. I'm trying to read. Got my glasses on. Hello, everybody. I always think we're live before we're live. So then I start talking and I'm like, oh, it doesn't say live yet. And now we are. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Monday. I hope everybody shipped out a bunch of packages.
Closet clear out, right? Yeah.
On a weekend, finally. Granted, it was only one day.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Elisa. Hi, Elizabeth. And hello, Hot Mess Hustler.
I like that name. Nice name. Yeah, they had a closet clear out on the weekend.
Finally.
Finally, not like on a Tuesday or some random day. A weekend when people were home. How nice. Hello, Marcy Style. Right? I can read that right.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah. We also had our Posh and Sip.
We did.
Finally.
Yeah, no more rain. It was supposed to rain on Saturday, but it held off, so we got lucky.
It's kind of becoming a joke with like the weather forecasters are like, we're just not going to have a nice weekend like ever. Since like February, it's been precipitating. So yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got fresh roots done. We are going to Texas.
Emily just made Posh ambassador. That's
Woo-hoo!
Awesome, Emily. Way to go.
Ambassador stats. But yeah, we had our Posh and Sip finally. Jay was the only man there.
I was.
He was not complaining.
I am feeling better. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, I was under the weather since we got back from Cincinnati almost until just Saturday.
Yeah, so. He was worried that he would have to kind of sit out the Posh and Sip, drop in and say hi, everybody, and go, inside. But luckily, he was able to be up and about Saturday. So, because we couldn't reschedule a third time.
Nope.
Can't do that. Oh, the Jersey Shore is in the house. Yeah, so he's back in action.
I'm back in action.
And now we're going to Texas in 2 days.
Yeah, bright and early on Wednesday. We get to leave at 4:30 in the morning for our flight. So
never been to Texas.
Fun.
Gonna be fun to go to Texas.
Not a big morning person, so 4:30 is gonna be a pain in the butt, but we'll get it done.
He's like, should I even go to sleep? I'm like, you probably should go to sleep, or I don't want to deal with you if you don't go to sleep. Yeah, so I hope everybody's weekend was good. So we are going to talk about trying to get your average selling price or your average sale price per item up. Now, Poshmark doesn't give us these stats. I know eBay does. You can find these out. You can tell through all your transactions what your monthly average per piece, what your sale price is. For Poshmark, you actually have to figure it out. It's not crazy. It's not like you have to do all this crazy math. You should be tracking your numbers anyways. Poshmark always gives you your grand total. That always just keeps building and building. It says how many items you've already sold and what your grand total is, but they don't give you monthly breakdowns. They don't pretty much give you anything else. So you should be tracking your monthly numbers, weekly numbers as it is. So to know what you're selling on average, it's just easy math. You take what you made in the week or the month. Some people do it monthly. I do it monthly.
Hello, 50s
divided
mama.
by how many items you've sold. I can't talk.
Hello, Robin.
Emojis.
Robin's from Texas. She says we're going to love it down there. I heard it's really hot down there right now, though. So
we've been having really strange weather. It should be hot here.
Yeah, where's the summer? I don't know.
I mean, like a sweatshirt. Like, it's still spring. It's really strange. But then we'll have like really hot days. And then what was it, like high of 62 today? It's really strange. So we're going to be going from like 62-degree weather to like what, 100 degrees?
100-degree weather. Yep.
We were already looking at what it is in Texas. I was like, ooh, got to get the shorts out. Shorts and dresses. Yay.
All right, we can call you Lynn.
Lynn works.
Lynn works.
Lynn works. Lynn is my hairdresser's name. My BFF. In real life, known her since high school. My hairdresser's name. Yes, it is. Bring comfy and cool clothing.
Yes.
Yes. So I've already been thinking about what the heck am I packing? Have to be comfortable. Plus, we're going to be doing a lot of group activities with the group we're going to. We're doing yard sailing on one day.
We're going to thrifting one day. We're speaking at the conference on Thursday. It's a busy weekend.
Busy.
Wednesday, we get there at 1:15, and I am heading right to the pool and bar.
First time we're going to be in a pool in this weather. Geez.
Because it's probably the only chance I'll have all weekend because we are busy for the rest of the week.
Very
109 degrees in Arizona today, says Flippin' Blonde.
Yeah, see, Connecticut, it does get hot in like July-ish, August, but we have really humid weather, so it makes it worse. Like, I get that no matter, when you're in the hundreds, dry heat doesn't really make a difference, but the humidity really adds a bad factor to it.
Hey, Kristen. She just finished packing. Awesome.
Kristen's coming to Texas, too.
Hey, I saw you were looking for people to give you rides down there. We're going to have a car, so if you need rides,
yes,
we got you covered.
We did Turo. It's an app.
Turo.
And because we have
awesome
AAA.
app. You guys should check it out. If you ever travel, it's such a great app. I went to book a rental car at Hertz Rental Car. Yeah, through AAA, and it was like $500. We used Turo, which is like a user-funded rental car service where you rent actual people's cars, and we got a car for half the price for the whole weekend. So,
with extra insurance, with like all else fails, extra insurance on the thing, and it was so much cheaper. And it wasn't like you got to go through all these cool cars. We could have rented a Tesla. Like, they had some funky cars up there. Like, Jay was like, "Ooh, look at this Mercedes." I was like, "Hey, we're trying to be practical here."
Alicia, it's a green room event. It's for Green Room University. It's a meetup. Bunch of resellers from all walks of reselling are going to be there talking about eBay and Amazon and drop shipping and everything. We're talking about Poshmark.
Every aspect of reselling, somebody there is going to know something about it. So it's really just like a shared wealth of knowledge, which is great. I love going to those events because, you know what you know, but there's always somebody else that knows something that you want to know. And so it's going to be great. Malachi.
Mal, you're just on time, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, had a great sale day on Amazon. I had to walk the pup. Always got to walk the puppy. Yep. Can't ignore the puppy.
Meredith is going to be there, so she can't wait to meet us. Nice. We can't wait to meet you, Meredith.
Yes.
I'm looking at the phone right now, so don't mind me.
That's why you see the top of Jay's head right now. I know. I missed him on Monday. I was trying to read while still looking up, and I was like, I'm ignoring people.
Yeah, hack your health. Listings definitely have to do with decline in sales. You want to try and list as much as possible, as much as you can, as much as possible. So we, again, it's try to stick to 5 listings a day. If you don't have listings, relist certain items in your closet, and that'll count as a listing. So it'll trick trick Poshmark into thinking you're doing the right activity.
That's what I'm going to be doing in Texas.
Yeah,
because we're not going to
have time for pictures or anything like that. So we're going to be relisting a lot, and I
have plenty of things I can relist. I just went through a closet clear out, so there's things that I just hit the lowest point that I don't want to go any lower. So, my historical low is at where I want it to be. So should a next closet clear out happen, it's not going to move. So I'm going to relist those items while we're.
But you also have to take into consideration that it's the summertime right now. And sales do decline. They've been declining everywhere. We've been hearing it all over the place. Everybody's been talking about eBay sales slowing down and Poshmark sales slowing down. It's the nature of the beast. It's going to happen. People just go out and start doing stuff outside, and they're not on their computers, they're not on their phones all the time, so they're not shopping as much. So look for seasonally appropriate things as well, like bathing suits and shorts, and get those listed as soon as possible, and that'll spark your sales up. But Karen tries to get a bunch of bathing suits in stock, which we're gonna have probably by the end of June.
Again,
and those are a hot ticket item that keep our sales going throughout the summer. So just look for something like that. Look for a couple. If you're doing wholesale and you have your state wholesale license, look for some wholesale sites where you can buy a bunch of bathing suits and sell them for, what do you get? You get yours for like $5 a piece, and we sell them for like $35, and they sell out all the time. So look for those sites and find a good deal on some bathing suits that you can buy. The wholesale portal on Poshmark probably has some good stuff there as well. We try to stay away from that a little bit, but it's good if you don't have your license to go there and get a bunch of products.
So. That's why I wanted to talk about like the average selling price, like how much it's going to go down for most people in the summertime because of the summertime slowdown. Not only is it going to go down because people are buying less in the summertime, also think about summertime clothes in comparison to wintertime clothes. How much can you really ask for a tank top, like a used tank top? However, you get like a nice wool or a cashmere sweater in the wintertime, you can make bank on that. Sure, there's high-end stuff that no matter what season it is, you're going to make money on. But like average clothing that we're selling, that the types of clothing in the summertime, you're not going to be making
as much profit. Yeah. So
shorts aren't making as much money as a designer pair of jeans, even if they're designer shorts, because they're like a quarter pair of the jean, you know? So my average sale goes down just in 2 months, just in a month. From April to May, I went down almost $6 on average from April to May.
It happens.
Yeah. So
don't stress. It's gonna the sales are gonna come back. And
from August, what's August? Back to school. Yep. Everyone's shopping for like the back to school and jeans and all that stuff, and all of a sudden skyrocket.
So Mal's asking what he can do to get more sales. He's had one sale since he started following our YouTube and has not had another. He's got about 3,000 followers and does the 30-minute method. So the best thing for you to do is just to keep doing the 30-minute method and keep sharing and following other people. Increase your followers, get your followers up. The more followers you have, the more sales you're going to make. There's a direct correlation between it. We started seeing daily sales for our Poshmark closets at around 28 to 30,000 followers. So you got a little bit of a climb to do, but it can be done pretty quickly. And just keep listing. As long as you're listing 5+ items a day, if you can do that, you're going to have a great chance of getting some sales. Getting more items in your closet is really going to increase your sales. And just list, share, and follow.
And make sure that your title and your description are full of searchable keywords, because not everybody window shops. A lot of people will go into the search bar and type a very specific item. And if your title is just, you know, pair of Levi jeans or whatever, it's not so searchable. The more active, like searchable keywords you have, and the description searchable too, that betters your chance for a sale as well from random people that you're not following. They're not following you.
So Corral Molina asks if we relist after closet clear or just raise the prices back up. We just put the prices back up.
Some things I'll relist.
Some things, yeah, if you have to, but
point. I was asked that. Some people were asking me this weekend on Instagram. They're like, well, you know, it's closet clear out and there's a shipping discount, but now people are trying to bundle things and they want me to give them the discount. I guess they were messaging on because with the closet clear out, it's only for that one single dropped item that the Poshmark pays for the shipping discount. So if somebody bundles even 2 price drop items, it's regular shipping. You know, and so I know a lot of sellers actually deactivate their bundle discount during like promotional sales, and to each their own. It's a one click.
So
one click, turn it off, turn it back on.
Donna wants to know how you get into the Posh Wholesale portal.
It's in your seller tools, and you have to go through like a couple of questions. They tell you exactly what the wholesale is and what it isn't. They kind of like just train you. It's not really training. It's like seriously like a couple pages. You have to answer yes, whatever. And then once you're accepted, you have to meet certain criteria. Like you have to have a certain amount of listings. She says she
can sell Posh Wholesale now, but she wants to know how to get into it. So she's probably already gone through all that.
Oh, okay. It's in the same place. It's in the same place that you went to get your wholesale portal certification. And it just says shop wholesale portal right underneath it.
Kristen, the best way to go on vacation mode, the way I do it anyway, is I go on vacation mode. I don't put all my listings not for sale. I just click on vacation. I start on Tuesday and go till when we get back, and it works fine. You're still going to be able to get activity done. People are still going to be able to follow you and share your listings. Nobody's going to be able to buy anything from you, and it's not the end of the world. So as soon as you get home, it'll come off automatically, and you're good to go.
The vacation mode actually makes all your listings not for sale. Like if you actually open it, it'll say not for sale. Instead of going to each individual one, because Poshmark does not have a bulk editor like eBay does, so you can't select your whole closet and bulk edit it. So the vacation mode's like the easiest way to do the same exact thing that you're looking to do.
So Mal, no, we don't pay someone to do the following in 30-minute method for us. We do that on our own right now. As we train our employee to do more and more things, we do have an employee right now that's working for us. She just does inventory and she does a little bit of listing on eBay for us. As we train her to do more and more things, we'll eventually get her up to speed on Poshmark and have her take over those certain parts of the business for us. But as of now, we just do them ourselves. You don't have to spend too much time on them, maybe a couple hours a day. Best time to do it's during the PM party, and you'll be good to go.
So like when you're already doing like the party and you're active during the PM party, there's people around that you're sharing randomly. Just follow them. You kind of get like 2 birds, 1 stone type of thing.
Yep.
That's when we do it. We're relaxing on the couch at that point. Our everything's been shipped. Everything's been like photographed and listed. It's nighttime. We're relaxing on the couch. We're watching Netflix. We're watching our DVR, and it's almost like mindless work without thinking that you're working. It's
easy.
Yeah.
It's just repetitive, but it's not a time consumer or anything like that. So
keep going.
So what do we got here? Let's see. Peach's Tribe. She started seeing daily sales at 150 items. Yeah, that's another good thing to do. Get your item listings up to get daily sales. You get you get to certain benchmarks. The Poshmark favors them. So like 200, 250, you're going to get a good spike in activity. And then when you get to 500 and 1,000 and so on, it just keeps going on and on. So getting your listings up definitely helps as well.
There are sellers that have like over 1,000 items in their closet and they make like 6 figures. Now there's different ways people do this. We were talking about this in the Posh and Sip. We are looking at different closets, like big closets. And one of the girls, her average like piece in her closet's like $12, $15. She sells a lot of jewelry, like chokers and like rings, like not like fancy stuff. And she barely sells clothes, but she sells so much. And so she has that like business model where it's a lot of little stuff. She sells like 50 in a day, but 50 $12 instead of selling 20 like $40 items, you know? So you have to kind of know what your business model is. Right. I like to sell higher-ish price things. We look to aim in the mid-30s plus as the average for us to keep our average sell price like up. That's what I source for anyways. Yeah, sure. You look at my closet. I still have items listed for like $12, $15. They're filler stuff and bundleable stuff.
So Leslie, the best way to get new followers is to just start following other people. They're not all going to follow you back, but a good percentage of them will. And just start sharing other people's items, and they'll start sharing yours back, and then they'll follow you eventually as well. So it's just sharing and following, and it gains followers back to you. So it's just repetitive. Keep doing that on a daily basis. The more you follow, the better chances you're going to get of growing your followers.
Plus, Poshmark tells you who follows. You know, you open up somebody's closet to follow them, and it'll show you their follower to following ratio. And if they follow a lot of people, if you follow them and share a couple of their items, they're probably going to follow you back because they're already following a crud ton of people. Someone that has like only a couple hundred, they're a little stingy with it, you know? So Poshmark tells you that information at the top of the closet of every person.
So Cindy asks, I'm brand new and still doing initial source. Could you explain self-sharing? Not super app savvy, and I'm frustrated, anxious to start. So self-sharing is basically just sharing the items in your closet to your followers or to parties or both. When you share it to a party, it also shares to your followers. So you don't have to share it to both your followers and the party at the same time. But we do that. We try to do that 4 times a day. Once in the morning, once in the mid-afternoon around 3 o'clock, once at 7 and once at 10. And we're on the East Coast, so times will be different. But I
see that, Brittany.
You just share your stuff to your followers if there's no party going on, or share to the party if there's a party going on.
There's different ways to share. You can open the listing. It always looks like almost like a 2-arrow recycle sign in like a loop. 2 arrows. It's either depending on app. If you're on the computer or if you're on a cell phone, you always find that at the bottom of the listing, in the listing, underneath the photos, Or on tablets and smartphones, you can long press to pull up a menu, and you'll see that little double arrow, and it'll say share. So that's how you actually
That's how you do it. Hello, Jessica Ortiz. I'm getting caught up on the comments now, guys. So
his head's down. You know, we serious.
Yeah, Blonde Biology says every time I post 10 a day for 3 days, my sales skyrocket. So that's a good thing to try if you want to give that a shot.
Yeah, I've been trying to build my closet, so I've been doing groups of 5 because I'm like stuck on that 5 number because I have a lot of success with like listing 5 things. So I'll post 5 in the morning, I'll post 5 in the afternoon, 5 early evening, 5 during the party, and then I have 20 during the day, like the whole day. So I do like groups of 5.
Brittany's following all your followers.
I know, I saw that. I was like, woohoo! I have a lot, so go for it. Go for it. Go down the road. Follow.
So Lynn says, I've tried to do the 30-minute method, and honestly, if I share everything during every party and add 5 items daily, and I have about 300 listings. So yeah, it's really beneficial to share all your items. I know it's time consuming for some people, but it's just
takes what, like 25 minutes?
Yeah, Karen, you have about 315 now, and you share in what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes?
Yeah. It depends also, like computers. Some people say the computer's faster. We don't have a mouse on our computer, so like the trackpad's a little touchier. I don't mess with it. I know it can be faster. Should we get a mouse? I should just get a mouse. But I use like an iPad landscape, and I have like 3 rows available for me to share. So I get it done about 20 with a little over 300.
Yeah. Leslie, that's not a thing. Once you become Posh Ambassador, your sales will only increase down the road steadily. I don't know where that rumor came from. I hear that a lot, but we're both Posh Ambassadors. Karen's sales have never decreased since she's become a suggested user, which is what they called them back when she first hit the mark. But now it's Posh Ambassador. Your sales will definitely increase. The reason being is when you become a Posh Ambassador, you get suggested to new Poshmark users' closets, and new Poshmark users are going to make up about 75% of your purchases. Those new users are the ones that are doing the buying. They mostly come on just to buy, and then eventually will transition to selling. So they're going to get an influx of what, 50 Posh Ambassadors to follow when they join Poshmark?
I think it's like 150.
150.
Like when someone signs up for the app, I believe it's 150 around there. They give them like X amount of Posh Ambassadors. So when they first get into their closet, they're like, wow, I'm already following 150 people to kind of get their feet wet. So they're not like looking at a blank feed when someone shares their feed. And so they kind of could get a feel for what Poshmark is.
So it really only helps you. There's no it's not going to decrease your sales or anything like that.
There's no reason for Poshmark to do that. Poshmark only makes money when you sell something. Yeah. They don't make money when you list something. There's no insertion fees. There's no store fees. They make absolutely no money until you make a sale. So why would they push people to be Posh Ambassadors and then punish them for it? It makes absolutely no sense in any form of the business whatsoever. It's just a rumor.
So Loud and Proud says, I have to list more. I went to the bins last week, but we didn't get any of the names I feel I should have on Posh, but I still source and list. So any item of clothing will sell on Poshmark. It doesn't have to be top of the line or high end fashion or anything like that. We get a lot of bin stuff and we list it on Poshmark too. And it does well for us. Anything can sell on Poshmark. There's a buyer out there for everything. So don't feel that just because you're not getting name brands at the bins doesn't mean you shouldn't list it on Poshmark to get a listing, because that's going to sell eventually. So
especially when you're building your closet and you're trying to get into the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of numbers. And, sure, if you're just putting like all no-name stuff, it's going to be a little bit slower going. But if you mix your bins trips, and then you go sourcing for the names that will do well, and that's what my closet is. It's a mix of like high-end stuff, like a bunch of denim, you guys know me, and then just fashionable clothes. Fashion will sell. If something is nice and trendy, whether or not it's like a well-known brand, it's going to sell. I just sold a no-name pineapple t-shirt tank top. It had literally no name. $15. It was cute. Someone bought it.
Adrianic says, I started following more and found that the more I follow, the more sales I made. I thought that followers didn't matter, so now I'm confused. Well, the reason you're probably making more sales is because you're getting more followers from following people when they're seeing your items. So,
well, when they look in their own feed and they're like, oh, so-and-so followed you.
They're going to look at your closet.
Closet and be like, are they worth following me back? You know, and a lot of people will do that because everyone's in the same situation right now. Everyone wants to get sales. Everyone wants to get followers. So they're going to investigate and try to find worthy followers and people to kind of follow back. So then they open up their closet and they're like, that's a cute shirt right there. And then they buy it.
Yeah. What else we got going on?
Scrolling.
We will see you in Austin too, Uniquely Me.
Yay, more.
Well, I got a bunch of people going to Austin. That's so awesome.
Excited.
Yeah, we're going to meet a lot of you guys out there apparently, so that's great.
I have my Zyrtec packed. I get really bad allergies when I travel because like I'm not used to like the plants around there. So hopefully I'll be able to actually talk while I'm talking.
Yes, we do purchase stuff on Poshmark as well. If we find something we like, we definitely buy it.
Oh yeah. I have maxed out my my buyer feed. You know how you can see seller feedback and buyer feedback for one person and their about? Mine's both maxed out with 100+.
What are the other benefits to becoming a Posh ambassador? Brittany wants to know.
You also get insider information. I don't know if I would call it insider information. That sounds so like juicy gossip. You do get a Poshmark monthly like email with stats. This past email was really interesting. It showed like the progression from like 2013 to now and like active users, how much we're selling in general, you know, how many men are joining the app. It was really packed full of information. You also get like when Posh Fest came out, who did they give first dibs at the tickets to?
Yeah, the Posh ambassadors. So there's definitely perks to it that come along with it. You do get more followers because you're going to be suggested to Poshmark users at certain times. So it's good to get it helps you get followers as well. Mm-hmm. So Kim says, how do you handle all of the lowball offers? And also, why do some people bundle like 10 items and not buy it? Is that crazy or what? Crazy. It does drive me crazy.
He's like, they keep adding things to a bundle.
So if it's a really low offer, I won't entertain it. I'll just decline it and move on. If it's like 50% off or something like that, I'll usually counter back with like a $2 to $5 offer. Like I'll lower my price by $2 to $5 and see if they raise their offer up, and then eventually we'll meet in the middle. Because some people just want to start the negotiations low and see if they can get something for 50% off, and then if you counter back at them, they'll see no, they can't get it. So now they're going to start negotiating with you, and it's going to move the negotiation on. Some people just won't do anything. So it's really one of those things. You got to test the waters and see what you can push them into.
Robin says, Karen, I love denim as well. OMG, it's like an addiction. It really is. I love denim. I love it so much. I also feel like a lot of people are willing to pay for that proper piece of denim. Like everyone has their favorite pair of jeans, or they remember their favorite pair of jeans, you know, and especially some of the denim, like high-end denim, can sell for like $200 in stores plus. And then I'm selling it for $50 and it's like, that's great, you know? So, and then like the return on it, so good because people are willing to drop $40 to $50 on it.
Marcy Styles says, when you become Posh ambassador, do the buyers know you are if you don't advertise it in your name?
I don't think it.
I don't think it tells you that. No, I don't think it advertises you as a Posh ambassador.
Some people will make a little sign and put it in their closet. Some people will add it. They'll like edit profile, and you know where you put your name and it goes above your closet name at the top of your closet. They'll say like Posh ambassador or whatever.
I have one of those.
Yeah. So,
but it's they'll find out through suggested users in the wheel and all that, which isn't really the wheel anymore, but it's still something. Where did I just saw a question. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. How long do you wait until you send an offer to likers after they like it? So what I do with my offer to likers option is I won't send out an offer to likers until I have at least 5 likers on one item. So if somebody just likes an item and there's just one like there, I won't send out an offer. I want to get multiple buyers' eyes on that offer before I send an offer out. So I will wait till I accumulate some certain likes on items. And if I don't, then I just won't send an offer out.
It increases his chances
of somebody buying it. So I don't want to waste it because you only get 3 offers and you have to keep lowering the price every time you send an offer to liker out. So I don't want to waste that with just 1 or 2 likes and not have a chance to send it to somebody who's really going to buy it down the road. So you really want to use those strategically. You want to wait because again, you're going to have to, if you send an offer to Liker out at first off and it's 10% down and you got to take $1.50 off shipping. So that's your first offer. If you have an item listed at 30, you're dropping it down to 27 and then sending it out with $1.50 less shipping. So the next offer you make has to be 10% lower than that. So you're incrementally decreasing the price every time you send out an offer to Liker. So if you're sending it out to just one person and then 3 more people like it and you want to do it again, now you've lost out on money because you sent out your offer to Liker too soon. So
they just updated that feature too. So if you just sent out an offer to Liker, say you're on the second bout and you just sent out like 20% off with $1.50 off shipping, and somebody just liked that item, they will automatically get that 20% off offer as well. You can turn that off. You can turn it off. It's in your settings, like the little slide bars. So it doesn't automatically send it. Because I feel it looks like needy. If someone just liked your item and all of a sudden you're like, hey, 20% off, $1.50 shipping. It's like, dude, they just liked it. Like, I don't want to feel like a needy seller here, you know?
Yeah.
So it's an automatic. They just updated that part of the app. So if you don't like that part of the feature, you can turn it off.
But use it strategically because you only get 3 shots with it. So, yes, we do online arbitrage from time to time. Cindy?
Yes.
What do we got? Kristen says, when you opt in to do boutique sales, do you have to buy wholesale from Poshmark?
No.
No, but to buy wholesale from off Poshmark, you need to have your state's wholesale license, right?
Every single state has some form of license that they need you to get. And even if your state doesn't require you to have one, most wholesale vendors require you to produce a wholesale vendor number to even order off the websites for them.
Yeah.
So even if your state doesn't require you have one, but they offer it, you're still
it's a good thing to invest in.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to pick that up if you're thinking about wholesale. Yeah, Carrie, we get boutique, Goodwill boutique here too. It drives me nuts. It's not at every Goodwill, but at a couple of them, I'll see boutique prices and I'm like, this is ridiculous. It's a Lucky Brand pair of jeans for $40 because it's boutique. So I just try to avoid that. We can always there's always, it's like they pick the weirdest things to put on boutique too. Like we'll find a pair of women's Hudson jeans and they're $6.99 non-boutique, and then we'll find a pair of Lucky Brand and they're boutique or like Express. So they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, Express.
So just keep looking through the racks. I'm sure you're going to find, like she says, she found Banana Republic and stuff like that. So you're still going to find stuff. They really don't know what brands are good and what brands aren't good. They're just using their best judgment for popular brands and stuff like that. So just keep looking through the racks. You'll find good stuff.
Yeah, but occasionally they do like accidentally get one right, and it's like, but why would you? I know we're in a Goodwill that has that boutique, because I'll see his face and I'll hear him grumbling. He'll be like, boutique. He hates it so much. Not like I like it, but it is what it is.
Brittany, you got to do research on that. There's sites all over the place. I really couldn't point you to one direct site that we use. We tend to buy once and then move on. So you gotta just do some research. Start doing like wholesale. Look up wholesale sites, stuff like that, and test the waters. Buy a few things, and if they're good, buy some more from them. Do you have any good sites that you use for online shopping for stuff to resell?
Not that I know off the top of my head. They're all bookmarked.
Yeah, we bookmark our sites. So it's like
some of them are just like numbers and letters, but you know, it's like I got there one day and I was like, oh, okay. Victoria Flip. Yeah, you can keep sending out private like offers to Likers more than 3 times, but it only goes to one person 3 times within, I think, 3 months. So if you only have
new Likers will get it.
Yeah, new Likers will get that. But that new Liker will have 3 chances on that same item. So you can keep sending out private offers to Likers, but it's only 3 times per one Liker in a certain amount of months. I believe it's 3 months, like a quarter of a year. So it's not that you can't keep sending out private offers. I think it would be a little confusing on that. Sorry.
So we're talking about, you get back on topic now, so we can. And I'll find some more questions eventually.
I want to know who actually pays attention to what their average selling price per piece is every month. If you do, put a 1. If you do not, put a 2. Because Poshmark doesn't tell us, and a lot of times when they don't tell us these things, we don't think to even calculate them. I really want to know this. eBay makes it easy. eBay will tell you. We got a 1. Woo! We got a 2.
So Ashley asks, I tend to only share others' items that I would put in my closet. I used to do that. I try to share as much as possible because they're going to share my stuff back and it's going to get in front of everyone. So you want to share, just share whatever you can. If you like it, if it's something cool, or sometimes I'll just go into a party and I'll just start sharing everything down the row for like a half hour and just share. Because it's going to increase your activity. It's not like it's going to increase your activity. It's going to be good for you and get you the followers and the shares and all that.
We have a lot of 1s and a lot of 2s. It's actually pretty much like right down the middle. I'm too lazy. Number 2. Well, you should be tracking your weekly and then monthly sales as it is, and then it's just easy division. You know, you take your weekly sales and how many items that you actually sold and divide it. It's just one extra, like plugging the 2 numbers you should already have and hitting divide. And that'll tell you. But my busiest months are Q4. In December, I had one of the highest ones I've had. Now, mind you, I sometimes get new tags things. Sure, we do sometimes do retail arbitrage or find new tag stuff. That's going to fetch you a higher sale price. But most of our stuff is used. So for used items, I actually had a $40.27 average sale price in December last year. And then it goes down slowly. You guys should know, do you need to start sourcing for a little bit higher things to kind of counter it? Because if you're sending out so many packages, and you're like, yeah, I'm doing great. And even like the big number looks okay, but you're not making so much per package. You have to start like kind of mixing in things that are going to bring in more money. One thing that helped my May when I started selling a lot of shorts was I sold those Louboutins.
Oh, yeah.
$200 right off the bat for one thing. So that definitely helped bring that up. So mixing, you should kind of know how much you're selling every month.
Amber Zara says, how long does it usually take for a new seller to start getting constant sales? I have 39 listings currently and have been following the 30-minute method for about 3 days now. You got to get your listings up, and I'm not sure how many followers you have, but your followers and your listings should definitely go up to start getting consistent sales. You want to get to 150 to 200 listings, and that's when you're going to start seeing steady sales, as well as between 20 and 30,000 followers. Good sweet spot is 28 to 30,000. Those are both benchmarks that are going to get you steady and daily sales. So you just gotta get your listings. Just work on getting your listings up, simple. And your
the more items you have in your closet, better is the chances for a sale from anybody.
Yeah, boutique at Goodwill is BS. I agree with you, Blonde Biology.
Oh, speaking of not that, if you guys are enjoying this video, give us a thumbs up.
We're actually, speaking of that, Donna says Blue Lots bulk via trading are good sites. We're actually going to be having an unboxing by bulk eventually. So stay tuned to that. We're going to be on, we're going to get off, or I forgot about bulk actually.
We're trying to vary how we're getting our product, since we are trying to get to so many active listings and we have a higher sell-through rate. So we have to get crafty with how we're getting our product because we're only 2 people.
Yeah.
So we're looking into like wholesale bulk. It's kind of exciting, but also kind of like nerve-wracking at the same time. It's like, what's in the box? I don't know what's in the box. It's kind of like...
ThredUp is a good online source. Yep.
Yeah. I use ThredUp, like twice a year? Yeah. I use ThredUp when I have items in Poshmark that haven't moved, no matter how many times I've relisted it. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to send it into ThredUp. And I kind of purge my closet every 6 months. And I send it into ThredUp. And I get credits on ThredUp. And then I source from ThredUp with those credits. Last time I got 3 pairs of rag and bone jeans.
Yeah. So, Blonde Biology, are you asking what retail arbitrage is, or clarify that comment real quick.
What's it?
And retail arbitrage is basically just going into a store and buying stuff cheap, selling it high. So look for the sale stuff, the clearance stuff like that, and any retail store.
Or like TJ Maxx,
yeah, Marshalls. You can do it at outlet stores. You can do it. We do Nordstrom Rack a lot when they have their Clear the Rack event. There's a whole bunch of places that you can go around here that in fact, you're from Connecticut, so Nordstrom Rack out in Farmington has a Clear the Rack at least twice a year. So that's a great place to go to get good prices on new with tags items. And so, but that's basically what retail arbitrage is. Yeah,
you get more money. You get more money on average for things that are new with tags.
Kim, so. You can sell Halloween costumes on Poshmark. You might want to wait till August or September to list them, but you can sell them. So, guys, if you're enjoying this video tonight, this live broadcast, don't forget to hit that like button and give us a thumbs up. YouTube loves it. It helps us out greatly. There's over 100 viewers here tonight.
Wow.
So let's get a ton of likes. Just go smash that like button right now.
Wow.
And we really appreciate it.
Yeah, we love our Nordstrom Rack with the Clear the Rack. One thing that I do is I have a Nordstrom credit card, and they have Nordstrom notes, which are kind of like Kohl's Cash. So just I go.
Good night, Kristen.
And
See you in Texas.
I use the credit card, and I get the bill, and I pay it off with what I would have spent there in cash anyways, like the business cash, and I pay it off. But then I get these notes. And last time I went, I had $40 free, and that's like free product.
Free money.
Like instead of like taking like the money from the business and buying it, I just take the money and pay off the credit card. And it's genius.
Also got one more thing to mention. If you guys are new here, if any of you are new here, we have a link in our description to get on our email list. We're sending out a free 6-part Poshmark workshop. If you guys haven't seen that workshop yet, we put it together with Steve Raiken. It's an awesome resource for Poshmark, and it's completely free. These videos aren't available on YouTube. So if you haven't seen those yet, click on that link in the description, get on our email list, and then the videos will be sent to your email one at a time for 6 days.
Bye, Kristen. Have a good night. See you in Texas.
So get on that email list. You guys will love those videos.
Hey, I'm so excited. You guys tell I got a little color in Cincinnati. Hope I don't burn in Texas. We got SPF 50.
Lisa, you can do whatever you want. If you want to give a bonus, we give away a little prize, or I call it a prize. She calls it a pencil. It's a prize. It's a prize.
I think of like a Cracker Jack box when he says that. Like a prize in every box.
She'll give a pencil with every order, and then if there's a bundle or something with more expensive orders, she's got more expensive. She's got little flamingo keychains and like nail manicure kits, stuff like that. So she'll give a little bigger of a prize with it. And so yeah, give a bonus if somebody buys a big bundle from you.
A lot of people that are like, I won't do that. I don't need to. And no. Okay, this is your business. If you don't want to put a pencil or you don't want to put a prize in there, you do have to think about profits. I do not put even a pencil, which I get like 12 for $1 or like 14 for $1. I don't even put it in there if it's under $12 of a sale, because like it's barely a sale anyway. Yeah. It's a cheap sale, but when I get bundles in like $50, $100 bundles, like how nice is it to see like a cute little, I have like little flamingo pouches that you can put little coins in, or like little makeup. And I think one of them cost me like 47 cents for the bigger pouches.
It's a nice thing to do, and it really gets you good love notes and all that. Yeah. So here's a question. How do you respond if someone questions why you price something the way you did, like a vintage rare pair of Levi's? Do you educate them on the product or just let it go?
It depends on how the question was asked, because there's some people that their tone in writing is like they're looking for a fight, and they're looking to like, I hate when people
just use your best judgment. And
it's rude to go onto somebody else's listing and question why they have it priced so much. You have a right to price it at whatever it is, and if you don't agree, if you're a buyer and you don't agree with how somebody has it priced, put an offer in, try to come to an agreement, or move on and find someone else. I hate when people say, I saw this for sale for $14.95. Well, go buy it there then.
Right. So it's tread with caution and just use your best judgment. So Court M says, I found a pair of Stuart Weitzman boots today. I tried looking them up by the model number, but they're not coming up. Any suggestions?
Ooh, I have a problem with Stuart Weitzman boots too. Like they have like these long little skews next to like on the inside, and it looks like it should bring it up, and it doesn't. Like I never ever.
They're tough.
Them. I know.
Just look for similar styles. online, do a search for Stuart Weitzman on Google. Look for something similar to the style of boots that you have, the look, the material, whatever, and get an average price that way, and then use that price as your basis for what you're going to price them for. So you can find comps that way as well through Google.
Remember those ones I had Stuart Weitzman, like they were booties. They weren't the tall ones, and they were Gore-Tex, and it said Gore-Tex on it. And I was like, these are like great keywords. How am I not going to be able to find the name of these booties? Guess who could not find those booties for the life of me? I couldn't, and I was searching different days, like Fresh Mind, couldn't find them, but I found like comparables that were like similar style.
So I'll get you an idea. So that's what you basically do. So how much would a torrid dress new with tag sell for? It depends on what the dress is and what the original cost was. You got to do some more research on it. See if you can find the exact dress still selling on Torrid or something like that. And
Torrid is very popular. However, Torrid goes on sale like crazy
all the time. Yeah.
And people that wear Torrid know that. Like they'll have sales at the Torrid in our mall where it's like buy one, get 3 free. I'm like, did I read that wrong? Like, yeah, they'll have like blowout sales, and it's not that they're like bad things. It's just they get so much inventory in all the time. So a lot of the people that wear Torrid know that, hey, it might be priced at $69, but I highly doubt you paid for that. Paid $69 for it. So not crazy amounts.
Yeah.
Their bathing suits do very well. Torrid bathing suits do very, very well, especially new with tags. I love Torrid bathing suits. I get it.
Can you do a listing of the same item with a quantity of, say, 10 on Poshmark if they are all new with tags? As long as it's the same item and they're in the same condition, then yeah, you can list the quantity and go that route. So you're good to go there.
Definitely.
Blonde Biology says my fill a bag at Brimfield for $10 has made me $300 so far.
Nice.
You got to tell us the next time you're going. We want to go with you and check that out. So let us know the next time that you're going to Brimfield. And yeah, we were yeah. No, she did it a little before. So just let us know. Get in touch with us on Instagram. You're close to us. We'll give you our contact information there or something like that, and we can
Massachusetts
maybe shoot out there together. No, she's actually in Bristol, Connecticut. Right there. Yeah. So get in touch with us on Instagram. Right, and for anyone else who wants to follow us on Instagram, it's Thrifty Flamingo without the
No the.
On Instagram. So we post a lot of stuff on Instagram there as well. So jump on our Instagram, follow us there. You'll get stay up to date with everything we're doing. Mal asked us what our closet name is. So Karen's is the Pink Flamingo BTQ, and mine is Posh_Penguin.
We like birds.
We like birds, yeah.
Bonk bonk. I can't make a flamingo sound. I've tried. It doesn't sound like flamingo sound.
Peach Pepper says, I have gotten a lower star rating for not including a prize, but nothing was wrong with the item. Yeah, people will give you ratings for weird things. It's not the end of the world. Nobody can see it but you. So don't worry too much about that.
Some people are actually stingy with their 5 stars. They think 4 stars is great. And it's like, well, what was wrong with it? And it's just some people are like very stingy with their 5 stars. So try not to
don't let it bother you.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like really like a 1 star and they went into detail, like what was wrong with the thing, yeah, listen and learn from that, but don't.
01 Wolf says, what is the wait period for being able to withdraw your money? You can withdraw it anytime, right? Yeah. So there's no wait period. You can withdraw. What's the minimum? You have to have $20 or more. There's a minimum to it. I forget what it is.
I haven't.
It's probably
know that.
Yeah. You have to have it. I think you have to have at least $20 to withdraw. Maybe 10. But you can withdraw at any time. Whenever you make your first sale, you can withdraw right away. It's gonna take depending on your bank 1 to 4 days to get to your bank account. Over the weekend, if you withdraw on the weekend, obviously it's not going to get there till Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay, so our bank, it goes into my bank, the same bank. So if I withdraw on a Friday, I'm not getting my money until Tuesday. If I withdraw on Tuesday, I'm getting it on Wednesday.
Yeah, so
it like depends on like when you
withdraw, right?
Yeah, like I'll get it very next day, Tuesday, Monday through Wednesday. I'll get it very next day.
We try to withdraw like twice a week. We'll withdraw on Sunday for the midweek, and then we'll withdraw on Wednesday, and then we'll wait till everything clears and withdraw on Sunday again, and then withdraw on Wednesday. So it works that way. So how do you use RN numbers to look up items? Do you enter the number, the brand, and number, or what do you do? What do you do?
Those
you use that a lot.
Are just going to tell you what manufacturer made the actual fabric. It's not going to tell you so much like what store it's from. A lot of people try to search like the RN numbers online, and it's not going to give you the information you're looking for. Malachi, yeah, Jay went on vacation mode like tonight because tomorrow we're just like packing.
Oh yeah, we're packing. So I just went on vacation mode.
He like what, like an hour
ago? Karen is keeping her closet open for because her sister's gonna work the Poshmark, so we're just working one closet right now. But I did go on vacation mode. Yeah. Mal, you only have to do the ambassador requirements once. So once you hit ambassador, you're an ambassador. Even if you drop below requirements or whatever, you're still an ambassador. They're not going to take it away from you. So just one time is all you have to do that.
Give me a phone real quick. I need to take a screenshot. I'm going to forget that. Oh, no.
You're going to lose my comments.
Oh, no. I think I already. Oh, there it goes. I had to do when the next show was. You know, like the next Broomfield. Oh. Broomfield. I was like, I want to forget it. I got to take a picture. I have so many pictures, so like reminder pictures on my phone. Like, don't forget this. I got a check. Oh, someone got a check from Poshmark.
Yeah.
I was asking that the last show. I was like, who here has ever gotten a check? I guess people do occasionally. Did it come quickly, the check? Like, because that's the only two ways that you can withdraw from Poshmark. You can get a bank direct deposit, or you could get a physical check sent to you. And I was always wondering, like, how quick do these checks come? Like, quick?
There, that's a better screenshot for you.
Better? You got it better. Good. I withdraw every $100. Okay. That makes it very simple for bookkeeping.
Lynn, you want to keep following as much as possible. Your followers are going to increase. The more you follow, the more. She's following 165,000 and has about 35,000 followers. So just don't stop following. Don't wait for it to catch up. Just keep following, and you're going to keep growing exponentially. So just
and listing.
And listing,
don't realize this. When you list a new item, it gets in front of every single.
Oh, there is no minimum apparently.
Like whether or not you're following them. Yeah, like I never withdraw a small amount. So like I don't remember the minimum. But
yeah, neither do I.
So if you're listing and it pops up in somebody's feed who's not following you and you're not following them, and they're like, oh, I like this. And then they open your closet, bam, now they're following you. So listing does get you new followers, especially if it's a brand that somebody likes. In Poshmark, you can follow brands. I follow a lot of the brands that like I actually sell, and you'll notice that they pop up in the feed, like new from Free People, or like, you know, new from One Teaspoon. And that's in front of every single user that likes that brand. So that's also how you could get followers too, by listing.
Yep. Do youth items sell well on Posh? Yeah, there's a following for kids items. So
we don't do it.
We don't do it, but people do it. They have kids parties on Poshmark. They have kid specific parties. That's it.
Posh minis. Posh minis.
There's they call them that.
Yeah, no, there's a name. They're like my Posh mini. People will like tag like sellers will have like their Posh minis in their pictures.
But they do well on Poshmark. So if you're selling on eBay, just cross post to Poshmark, you'll be fine. Follow-up question from Amber Zara. What is the best way to look up an item?
What's the best way to look up
What's the best way to look up an item? Yeah, that's what it says.
On Poshmark?
It says, what's the best way to look up an item? I think she's the one that asked the question about the RN number.
If you have style, like if jeans, people ask me all the time, how do you find stock photos for jeans? I just search the brand of the jeans, the cut of the jeans, and most of them will tell you the wash. They'll say Paige, like Vertigo skinny in yada yada wash. And then you type that in and bam, it comes up. The more information you know, like the maker, what cut it is, if it's new with tags, the tag might tell you more information about it.
Yeah.
Free People is sometimes hard. Sometimes Free People is easy. Free People drives me nuts. Like their thermals, I'll be like, oh, this will be so easy to find. And I can't find it. Other things I find when I'm barely trying because there's so much Free People. So you don't want to spend all your time looking for stock photos. It's definitely a time waster, though.
Yep. No, you cannot sell Pyrex dishes on Poshmark, Donna.
Someone saw a lot of Pyrexes. Yep. I think I saw that go by. Don't you get those at Costco? I think.
Yeah. Yeah, Robin, we did see that answer about the check. I know over a week is crazy.
Wow. A week.
Christina Erickson found 7 For All Mankind jeans at Goodwill, sold one for 4 times profit, and the other one is hers now.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, Brittany, we do well with free people. Karen does very well with free people. We find it a lot, and we sell it quite frequently. So it's a good seller for us, but it depends on who's following you and what their style is. Again, it's not going to be for everyone. So if you have free people and it's not selling, go target, follow some people that have free people in their closets, find those likers that have liked free people, follow them, and they'll see your closet and see that you have free people and might buy your stuff. So just target, follow, and that should help.
She said the other one's for her, the 7 For All Mankind.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a pair of jeans that I sourced, like cut from the cloth, and I got like a bunch of them that day, and I was like, they're my size. And I was like, no. And whenever I get something in my size, if I put it on, I'm in trouble. But then I'm like and it's like such a nice fabric, these jeans. And I was like, I'm going to put them on. And then I just never took them off.
Mal, you're, correct me if I'm wrong, but your closet name is DMV Thrifter. I think I saw something like that in the chat a little earlier. I don't remember it exactly right, but just type it again in the chat. And I don't think it's disturbing though. I don't to buy from. I don't think that's a disturbing name, but I think that's what the closet name was, right?
I see emojis. I know. So in one of the Facebook groups, there was a whole conversation thread about closet names, and do your closet names turn people off, and how much do sellers actually pay attention? And obviously there's always both sides to every story, and there's people like yay, nay, this and that. Now, one of the interesting comments that sparked a separate thread was the word thrifting.
Well, that does have a negative connotation. Yeah. I didn't think about it that way, but
and how there's some people that don't actually realize what a real reseller is, and they think that you're actually selling your own clothes, and a lot of people have this like negative thought on that word thrifted or thrifting or thrift store, because they think it's all grimy and grungy, like, and there was like this whole, and I was like, I get it, but personally, I couldn't care less.
No, it's one of those areas. If you're not getting so much activity, you might want to take thrifter out. But I think I don't see it as disturbing. I wouldn't have a problem with it. I mean, 90% of the people who are on Poshmark know where the products are coming. Yeah.
Thrifter 1. Yes.
90% of the people who are on Poshmark know where this stuff is coming from. So it's not like it's not going to affect your sales.
Ray done all over Poshmark. Yeah, the ceramics. Oh, we were talking about that at Posh and Sip.
Yeah.
The Posh and Sip. We got these little signs. They're like, take pictures. I'm like, okay. And then I kept trying to give Jay the purse. He didn't want the purse. I was like, I want Waterbury. And it's like the state of Connecticut. And I kept going like that. And he'd look at it. He was like, stop giving me the purse. See, I'm trying to read it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the word thrifty or thrifted in a name, no offense. So, yeah. It was like one of the longest threads that like I was reading on it, and I was just like, to each their own though, you know?
Yeah.
To each their own. Next one, babe. You got my phone. I can't see.
For pricing, which is a better place to look up? Poshmark sold items or online? Online, you're going to get the retail pricing. Poshmark sold is going to get you what the item is actually selling for on Poshmark. So if you're looking for comps, you want to do it at Poshmark, the Poshmark sold listings. But if you're looking for retail pricing to put in your listing, then obviously do it online and like that. But don't go by online pricing for what you're going to list the item at. Yeah.
And when you don't put a retail listing, you know, when it says like originally priced at and then your listing, it doesn't go into your in your Posh stats, how it says this seller is like 70% off retail price. It doesn't go towards that number if you put 0, but if you do put like a retail price, which you can find from online, it goes towards those stats.
Phone covers or phone cases are allowed. Yes, they're considered accessories. Mm-hmm. So
same thing with, what are they? The pop sockets. There was, oh my goodness. Because every time there's something new where it's kind of like right on the line, Poshmark must get like hundreds of emails being like, can I sell this? Like it's kind of an accessory, but isn't it? There were these beach towels last year that were also considered a wrap. They were large circles and you could put them around your shoulders. They had different, like they had flamingo ones, but they weren't the average beach towel, like in a rectangle. And they were really, really popular. So Poshmark allowed them because they were technically like a wrap, like you could put around your shoulders in the beach, but it was all marketed as a beach towel. And it was tons of emails. But the cell phone cases, they are allowed.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Robin. Everybody liked this video.
Yeah, go hit that thumbs up button and give us a thumbs up and a like. Yeah, what was I trying to say?
What is he doing? He's stopping talking.
All right, guys. So we got time for a few more questions. It is getting to that wrap up point. So if you got any questions on your mind that we haven't answered yet, throw them in the chat. And Posh meetup at Brimfield. I love that. That's awesome. We should do that. Yeah, I know. Inappropriate pictures drive me nuts. I've gotten a guy that bought for me, and this bare naked ass was just sitting there in front of me, and I was like, "That's the last thing I want to see." So
a man was showing his bum, and he pulled his pants down. And why would you put that up there? Like, I think you're confused on what website you're posting on right now. It's not a dating website. This is a selling website. But yeah, I've seen some inappropriate ones too. I think that should be in the reportable things, like an appropriate header or an appropriate picture.
Yeah.
You have to report them for something else, because I've seen people with like marijuana and, you know, or what looks to be like that, and gangster signs. And why? Just take a normal headshot, you know?
Whiskey thrifter. So again, just going off what we said earlier, thrifting can have a bad negative connotation to it, depending on who you're selling to. So you might want to reconsider taking thrifter out. But I don't think it's a terrible name. It's not gonna do a ton of damage to you, but it can hurt you at times. So it's up to your own discretion at that point. So especially when you're trying to ask for, you found like a gem, like the diamond in the rough, and then you're asking what you should for it, and someone's like, "But I know you got this for $5." Yeah. It's like, but that's not the point. I found it. Robin, Brimfield is a huge flea market in our area that apparently has filler bags. We just found out about. So for clothing out there. So that's definitely, you might want to make a road trip for it. I can't tell you to jump in the car and drive up here, but we're definitely going to hit that up in July. So
I'm really good at it. I'm like, I could get 2 more pieces in here.
Corral Molina says, are we going to the thrift store in Dallas? If there's time, we will definitely hit a thrift store up. We are probably driving down to Dallas so that we can thrift along the way. So we're going to be doing a lot of thrifting that week. We're going to thrift in all the states we go through, or not all the states, but we're going to try and stop in a few states along the way and do some thrifting. That way we can get a ton of product on the way down, and maybe even some product on the way back, depending on what we find and how good they are. So we're going to be thrifting on our way to Texas. And
we were debating whether to do it on the way down or on the way back. And I'm like, oh, but by the time we get down there, we're going to be all like burnt out for Posh Fest. And then I'm like, no, we won't. We love what we do. Yeah, maybe we could take a completely different route home.
Yeah.
We're going to need a bigger car. We're going to need a monster van.
Thomas Meyer, I think is how you say that. I've never heard of Thomas Meyer, but apparently it's a high-end brand, she thinks. Crazy girl love fashion says that. Have you ever heard of Thomas Meyer or Mayer? Or
Meyer? No.
No.
We don't always get such crazy high-end stuff in this area. I mean, they're always on my bolos, and occasionally I find them, but not.
Brittany says thrifty puppy. Has puppy in it. Who doesn't love puppies?
It counters it, right? It completely, like, the puppy makes me go, aw, puppy.
Yeah, iPhone 7s aren't allowed, Ma. That's for sure.
I've seen that. I've seen the like listings of lightning cords. I'm like, what do you think this is? Go sell those on Amazon or something. Like
how to turn likers into buyers. Had a listing with 20 likers and sent offers, but still no buyers. Any tips? You really can't force someone to buy something. It's just if they like it and if they've already liked the item, it's either because they liked it the way it looked and they're not considering buying it, or they liked it because they want to buy it in the future. So the best bet is to just keep sending those offers out at you get three shots with it. So just keep doing it and see if it sells. If it doesn't sell, then relist it and do it again. Yeah.
I know. Okay. I'm going to talk about the romper. When I was in Cincinnati, I was relisting because I didn't have things to list because I was on vacation. My sister was running the business from here shipping. I had a 1 tablespoon romper, very seasonal, and I had like 30 something likes on the thing. And I was sending out private offers during closet clear out. I price dropped to as low as I would even consider going on it. And it kind of hurt me, but I'm like, I need to relist this because now my historical low is as low as it can go for the next closet clear out. No matter what private offer I'm comfortable sending out, no one's biting. Of all these likes, no one's biting. I relisted it. What happened?
It sold.
Next day it sold. So sometimes people get really hung up on those likes, especially when there's not just like 3. Don't get, if they're not biting, they're not biting. Somebody will, I promise. But yeah, we have to go eat dinner.
Yeah, we got to eat. Mal, that is a great idea though. He says to rent a U-Haul, tow it down there and fill it with product. We can always rent one of those car topper deals.
We have a sedan right now, and
yeah, we got
so far we've been getting like really crafty with how we fold things, and our luggage is going to be in there as well. But next we're going to be buying an SUV. I never thought I'd be that person to need an SUV.
Robin, we use a Rollo printer. It's not wireless. You have to hook it up to the USB, but it works great for us. When is the next closet clear out? They come randomly, so we don't know. What do you mean by relist? I mean, relisting means you basically delete the listing off of Poshmark and relist it as a brand new listing. Screenshot the photos, screenshot the description, use the same description and the same photos, but just relist it again and delete the original listing. Copy and paste,
the listing descriptions. Or some people keep their original photos until the item sells. They'll have like a Google Drive or like a separate drive that has all their Poshmark photos on it. Personally, I have way too many photos. So I just open up the listing, screenshot each photo.
And that's it.
Copy and paste, at the bottom, go into edit, delete, and then list it like it was brand new.
Yep. Sherry, before we go, I just thought of something with whiskey. I don't know if you like it or not, but I was thinking of Whiskey River Boutique.
Ooh.
It's up to you.
Ooh.
And boutique gives you the idea that you're one of those high-end stores. And I always like Whiskey River for some reason. So that was just my thought. And on that note, we are going to end this show. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you're new here, don't forget to click that link in the description and jump on our email list. You'll get that free Poshmark workshop if you haven't seen it yet. So definitely jump on that email list and get that subscription. If you haven't done it yet, just click that like button, give us a thumbs up. We are not going to be live this Friday because we'll be in Austin, Texas. So we're not going to have a live video this Friday, but we will have a ton of videos that we're going to be putting up throughout the week. We're also going to be vlogging while we're down there. So if we have time to edit those, we might get those up before we come home. So keep an eye out for those, but there'll definitely be activity on our YouTube, just not a live video this week. So we will see you guys on Monday the 12th for our next live show. And everybody have a great night. And if you're going to Austin, we'll see you in a couple of days.
Yeah, see you soon.
Bye, guys.